if you are a Life Star 4 or Life Gua 4, the external energy of 2024 is bringing you opportunities to create alliances that can help you plant the seeds of the future. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Now listen, in this series we're looking at the hexagram. So in hexagram readings, it is impossible to firmly affix a positive or negative label. It always depends on the situation at hand. But in other words, the use of the alliance hexagram for the Life Gua 4 individual will depend on where in your current situation you feel that you need an alliance. Okay, so let me quickly introduce myself. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng. I'm a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, and you have hopped on to the last arc of content for the 2024 forecast. So let me explain what we're doing here very quickly, okay? So now, we have got many ways, all right, to analyze the annual energy. Of course, everybody knows about the zodiacs, right? But we also have, we're also sharing broad level strategies for 10-day masters, right? And in addition to that, from your Bazi chart, there are certain Feng Shui information that we can pick up, primarily your Life Gua or your Life Star. So in this new series, by using the year replace year hexagram method, we decode the external energy coming to each of the individual Life Gua in a simplified manner. We could say that this is your theme of 2024 because you are Life Gua 4, your home base is in the southeast. So we're looking at the alliance hexagram and the 1-2 combo in the southeast to determine your theme of 2024. How would you know if you're Life Gua 4? Right, let's do this. We plot the chart, of course, always have to plot the chart, right? So for myself, of course, I prefer to use the plotter by the JY Mastery Academy. So in their version, you see this right at the top, okay? And you see this number 4 green. So let's talk about the alliance hexagram coming to Life Gua 4 individuals in 2024. So the textbook definition of the term alliance refers to a union or association formed for mutual benefit, especially between countries or organizations. So for example, the defensive alliance formed between Australia and New Zealand, which makes complete sense, by the way. So the alliance hexagram sees water sitting on top of earth. Nature of water is to flow, but to be useful, water needs to be collected. So in this case, collected by earth. This evokes a sense of two separate parties coming together to work a mutual goal of starting something together, because eventually water will evaporate and leave. Okay, so pictorially, we can interpret the alliance hexagram as like a paddy field, right? During planting season, when the field is flooded with water, an alliance of farmers may come together to plant the seeds of rice during this crucial period, with the understanding that there will be a share of the crops during harvest. A single farmer attempting to plant the entire field by himself will probably work himself to death, because this is back-breaking work we're talking about. But once the load is shared, it becomes easier to get the field planted at the right time. So in other words, the alliance hexagram can refer to the opportunity to get help in order for you to get started on something, which again begs the question, which part of your plans for 2024 will need the help of an alliance, right? So for this sharing, I will try to give broad interpretations based on 3 main categories: business, career, and personal development, okay? So let's start with career, right? One way that we can increase our value at work is to be part of a successful collaborative project. Think of an art collective where different artists come together to work on a mural to create something grand together. So in this project, none of these artists lose their own distinctive flavor. Instead, their individual styles add to the beauty of the finished product. So in terms of career opportunities, this is about the ability to work well with others in a collaborative setting. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work, right? And you know, being someone who is easy to work with is a vastly underrated skill. It can also represent a year where you are given the opportunity to create positive relationships at work with your team members, colleagues, bosses, staff, customers, suppliers, and other stakeholders in your career. So it's about harnessing their goodwill and willingness to cooperate with you to further your career. Okay? But when it comes to interpreting the alliance hexagram for business, we must first ask why the need for alliance in the first place. Could it be to penetrate a new business or market? Or do we need an alliance to attack a stronger competitor together? Do we need an alliance with a stronger partner to protect our own business? Right? So because an alliance is not really a firm partnership. It's just two or more people deciding to work together to achieve a shared vision or common goal. But beyond alliances with external parties, for businesses, the alliance hexagram can also represent an opportunity for internal team building. This is the year you bring your A-team together, your team of superheroes who can help you take your business to the next level. It's about creating that group identity and group loyalty that can inspire your team to go above and beyond. Alternatively, because the alliance hexagram also points to the start of an endeavor, perhaps you're about to start your own business and you need an alliance maybe to get you started. So on a personal note, you may or may not know that I have a weekly shared live stream with my two friends, Charmaine and Jonas, where we call ourselves Talk 3, Talk 4 because everything also talk. Okay, so we're not a partnership. A lot of people think we are a working partnership. We're not. It's an alliance. Okay, and it's an alliance that has run for 3 years and counting. Individually, we may not have much pool, but when we put our resources together, we help each other extend our reach. Okay, once a year we work towards a grand event, right? And this works because it helps us benefit, each of us benefit by allowing us to group our resources together, yet at the same time retain our individual flair. Okay, so using the alliance hexagram for personal development requires a strong understanding of your own self-value, of what you bring to the table, your strengths and weaknesses. It's not about running around begging for help. Okay? Yes, nobleman help is available with the alliance hexagram, but we must always remember to contribute back in return. Must be willing to pull our own weight, so to speak. Therefore, a firm understanding of what you have to offer in return for help will be beneficial to creating that alliance in the first place. An alliance is the beginning of working together. You have something I want, I have something you want. Without this exchange, the alliance will not work. Okay? So, in any alliance, there will always be give and take, of course. Be it for career, business, or personal growth. There will always be a part of an alliance where one must subsume one's personal interest for the sake of the greater good. There will be a lot of delicate negotiations to be resolved, a lot of potential conflict to be headed off, but the time and effort to resolve these differences will be worth it if the end result brings growth to all parties. Okay, and in 2024, coming into your home base, right, is Flying Star 2. Now hold off a sec before you think, oh my God, I'm going to fall sick, right? So firstly, negative star can only be triggered by negative forms. Example, an ugly dead tree in your southeast sector, electric pylon, sharp corners, wall shadows, kind of stuff, right? But let's not forget that star 2 is a passive income star. It's a property accumulation star, which means this makes 2024 a great year to lay the foundations and groundwork for passive income. This could be royalties, intellectual properties, residual income, rentals, those type of stuff. Okay. So now, mind you, I'm not saying use this sector. If your Life Gua for this one is this is one of the year's opportunities for you. You can carry out the activity without even going into the sector, you know. Okay. So that's it for Life Gua 4. Made it this far. Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed it, please at least give me a like. Got questions? Put it in the comments. right? And my booking links, socials, all that stuff are in the video description. Until I see you next time, you have a great day ahead. Bye now.